on Onshape is that we can create new parts in place in the situation. So what we're going to do is get our planes up, and you'll remember that we had this plane 1 here that is on the main face of this part that we cut out. So what we're going to do is we're going to use that plane. Where is plane 1 on the left? Click on here, and we can then click on sketch. Okay, we can hide our planes, and we can go normal too. We need to now make the blade. So that looks a little bit strange in terms of the angle. Let's not worry about that right now. It's because of the taper. So what we want to do is we want to basically use what is already here to help us with our blade. So we can click on use, and I can take this line, this line at the base here is going to be quite helpful for us, and this circle as well. We want to probably add a new line in for where the blade is going to be, so make sure it's horizontal. We're going to go from there to there, and we want to also connect these two up. So take another line from, how's that actually looking for us? Okay, it's taking that section there, that's okay. Another line from here to here, and then I can just use my trim tool for those to get them out of the way. That is not quite connected, so we can just click and get a line between these two from there to there. That's constrained, and now we have a solid shadow. Obviously this line can move, so in terms of our dimensions, we're going to want to go from one side of the blade in case we need to change any sizes, and let's make that say 6.5 millimeters. I can then extrude this. It's automatically deselected that line, which is very helpful. This went down 0.6, so we're going to make the blade 0.5 millimeters, and we're going to click new instead of add, and that's going to give us this new part here. I can green tick that, and then this blade looks really, really nice in terms of how it is sitting. We don't mind this overlap here because of how the angle is shaped. What we could do is we could have made this blade shorter, which is probably what would have actually happened. So I could delete this line here, delete this point here, delete that point there, and delete this line here, and then I can get my line tool and go straight across, horizontal. Again, I can trim this up just by using M on the keyboard, getting rid of those, and everything else should then update for us. Okay, that looks a little bit better. Finally, I want to get this angle for the cut. There's a few different ways you could sketch it and then cut up if you wanted to be quite accurate, or you could use this chamfer tool. We can be nice and quick here. In terms of that angle, if we go at 20 degrees, that's probably about right. That looks quite nice for the blade, and then we can click on green tick. So quite quickly, we then have two parts. We've got our blade that is separate, and we have got our main piece. The next thing is that we would have an assembly.